Would you all please remain standing if able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to high school football here on National ETV. I'm Tom King, along with Ron Ducky Welliver, Tim O'Neill on camera, Pete Johnson, our executive producer, John Collins, somewhere on a beach somewhere, probably sound asleep. Anyway, Ron, we've got a great matchup tonight in the Division I quarterfinals. Merrimack and North. Play it again, guys. Third year in a row.
Absolutely, Tom. Third year in a row, and Merrimack has won both games. And North, if they do get a lead, which they happen to do most of their wins, they got to be careful after that comeback last week, Tom.
Well, they really do, because what happened was Nashville South allowed Kyle Crampton to throw a lot of balls in the flat, a lot of runs after the catch, but a lot of passes downfield. Not too many deep balls, but a couple of them that were enough to engineer drives. Jake Trahan, another key for Merrimack offensively. But the thing, Ducky, that I think that Nashville North has is that defense. That defense led by Todd Holbrook up front, Curtis Harris Lopez in the back, and Jaden Espinal as well. They've got some guy, and also Spencer Whiting, who's their best linebacker.
Middle linebacker,
yeah,
that's right, Tom.
He's a guy that pursues the ball. They go to the ball very well. And this is a veteran team. This is their third straight year in the quarterfinals. They don't want to miss the semis this year.
Well, look for a lot of misdirection from the Merrimack offense. Tom, as we said, they go to that ball, the North defense. They're fast, they're quick, they're strong. So I'm looking for a lot of misdirection from Coach Kip Jackson's offense.
Well, it'll be interesting if Kip Jackson and his offense want to challenge the secondary of Nashville North with Crampton. It's going to be difficult. They lost to this team a year ago, but they didn't have Curtis Harris Lopez, and they didn't have their starting center. They got him tonight. Should be a great one, Ducky. Take it away.
Hey, I'll tell you, Harris Lopez, they're going to challenge him. He's playing free safety back there. I'm not sure if they're going to be in a cover 2 or cover 1 today, but with all the passing they did last week that Tom was talking about against South, look for North to go maybe for a cover 2 and look for a lot of passing from the Merrimack offense. Kyle Crampton had a great game last week against South. If those of you that are not sure what happened last week, South went to a 20-0 lead in the first playoff game. Merrimack came all the way back, wins 27-26 with some late touchdowns and a lot of passing from Kyle Crampton, their quarterback, who is now a senior at this time. He is number 7. And we're getting ready to kick off. North is kicking off. Number 5, Lucas Cunningham, also a wide receiver. The kicker for North was the kicker last year. North is undefeated with 4 wins and no losses.
Kicking off for the Titans, number 5 is Lucas Cunningham.
I think Jake Trahan is deep for Merrimack. And Cunningham boots it long and deep, way down. It's a live ball to the 5-yard line into the end zone for a touchback.
Cunningham's kick will roll into the end zone for a touchback. Tomahawks will set up 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
A nice kick by Cunningham, went to the corner and there was a punt, it would be a coffin corner. Went right out, right near the pylon in the end zone. It's 1st and 10 for the Merrimack at their own 20-yard line. We talked about it earlier. Nashua's defense is out there. We got Lucas Cunningham, Curtis Harris-Lopez, Jaden Espinal. I'm not sure if Isaac Smith's out there. We got Green. Merrimack comes out in a spread formation, double slot. Crampton in the backfield with one running back with Jake Trahan. Snap comes back, fake to Trahan, quick shot off to the left screen, bubble screen.
Kyle Crampton's pass complete to number 2, Shea Goodwin.
Shea Goodwin, nice little reception.
Harris-Lopez. Pick up about 9 on the play.
9 yard on a quick fake handoff up the middle, quick screen left. Now Merrimack comes out, trips right. Wide left, we have trips right. Crampton looks, scrambles around. Here comes the Nashua defense. He scrambles to the first down, out to the 32-yard line. Nice scramble by Kyle Crampton. I could not see who made the tackle out there. Tackle by Toby Brown Jr. Merrimack, the little misdirection counter to number 4, Jake Trahan. Gets about 6 yards, maybe. There's that misdirection we talked about earlier. Tom will be with us shortly. He's down in the field. Merrimack, no huddle offense. They come right out in trips again. Crampton in the backfield with Jake Trahan. Snap goes to Crampton. He fakes to Trahan. Quick screen, bubble screen to the right. To the 40, 41-yard line. Shea Goodwin is tackled by right there. I believe it was Curtis Harris-Lopez on the tackle.
Curtis Harris-Lopez on the tackle, flag fly.
We'll hear that name a lot today. Harris-Lopez makes a lot of tackles. He's also the quarterback for the high-scoring, dynamic North offense. I believe we had a penalty in the field. The refs are just trying to sort it out now. Tough to announce with a mask on. I'll tell you, my glasses get foggy, so I got to lower it down a little bit so I can see better. Is holding on the Merrimack Tomahawks, sending them back to about the 30-yard line. It's 2nd down and about 12. They come out again in a no-huddle offense. Trips to the left. We got one receiver off to the right. Trahan to Crampton's left. They've been doing a lot of bubble screens out of this. North jumps offside, I believe.
Looks like encroachment on the defense.
Travis Holbrook on that defensive line with number 52, Liam Novak.
That penalty will move the ball ahead 5 yards.
And number 61, Max Ackerman.
Down for the Tomahawks from their own 35-yard line.
Derek Finlay is the left cornerback. Trips left again. Roll out left by Crampton. He looks downfield, throws, and it's batted away by number 8, Devin Brassetti.
Number 8, Justin Fournier into triple coverage, incomplete. Covered on the play by number 7, Jaden Espinal, number 2, Curtis Harris-Lopez. 3rd down and 8.
Devin Brassetti was on the play also. Merrimack looking to the sideline for the signals. Right now they're in a double slot formation. Crampton goes under center, sets the blocking assignments for the linemen. The snap will be coming. It's 3rd and about 9. Crampton bubbles the ball. The ball is loose. I believe Nashua has it. It is 1st down and 10. Recovered by number 61, Max Ackerman. Jumped on the loose ball. So North has the ball. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. I'm sorry, the 25-yard line. There was a pile there underneath. Nashua comes out in a no huddle with trips left. Wide receiver Cunningham off to the right. Curtis Harris-Lopez ready for the snap. It's called by the center. Snap goes back. He fakes it up the middle. Harris-Lopez keeps it, goes out to the sideline. He's out to the 20-yard line. He scrambles around to the 19. What a run! Curtis Harris-Lopez. It looked like from up here he was out of bounds, but I think Merrimack thought he was going to run out of bounds. And Caden Dudash on the tackle. I believe I have him on my list here. Thank you to Jason Roby for filling me in. Dudash, I know his father, Mike. North is at a trips left on the short side of the field. Harris Lopez gets up right up the middle with the snap. Scrambles all the way down and rumbles, stumbles to the 6-yard line. The center, number 50, Zach Mazak, sets the offense. The play is called by the quarterback, Harris Lopez. And it's a silent count, so it's on the center. Motion to the right goes number 7, gets the ball on a little speed sweep there by number 7, Jaden Espinal. It's called a speed sweep even if he wasn't running the ball, and Espinal is one of the fastest on the team. His coach, Lorende, says he's one of the better athletes. Cornerback plays the H-halfback slot. Second and goal from the, looks like the 4-yard line. North gets the signals from the sideline. Sent in by offensive coordinator Chad Zabolis up here in the booth. They're in a, looks like a tight formation. Harris Lopez gets the snap. Hands off right up the middle. Touchdown! Jaden Espinal. Offensive line opening up a hole you can drive a truck through. Nice job in there by guards Liam Novak, Spencer Whiting, and of course the center, Zach Mazak. I hope I'm saying that right. Am I, Jason? Thank you very much. Lucas Cunningham is out to try the extra point for Nashua North after the Max Ackerman recovery on a fumble by quarterback Kyle Crampton. Extra point attempt. Here comes the snap. Ball down, kick is up, and right through the uprights. So with 9 minutes and 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, it's Nashua North 7, Merrimack Tomahawks nothing. That's one thing that Merrimack has to avoid is mistakes. Nashua North has an explosive offense, and they capitalize usually on every mistake the defense makes. Well, it's welcome to 2020, the football season, the year of COVID. North's only playing their 5th game. They're already in the semifinals. Winner of this game plays, I believe, the winner of the Goffstown-Bedford game. If, Tom King will correct me on that.
5 for the Titans to tee it up is Lucas Cunningham.
Cunningham to kick off once again. Who do we have deep there, Jason? Did you see who's back deep? Caden Dudash. I thought you said he was 45. Well, we got a mess up on the number. We apologize if we, yeah. Well, we'll give him credit when he makes the play. Kick is deep. Dudash has it at the 15-yard line, 20, 25. Tackle down there at the 26-yard line. Tackle made by number 9, Kobe Marshall. Merrimack takes the ball. He actually had a good start with a quick bubble screen, a little misdirection, and then wheels fell off a little bit. Now they're back in a double slot. Crampton in the backfield with Jake Trahan. Motion speed sweep to number 8. That is Justin Fournier. Any relation to our Fournier over there, Jason? Jack Peters on the tackle. Wonder if Justin Fournier is any relation to our ex-coach, Dawn Fournier. I think Coach Fournier is listening down in Florida right now, Jason, hopefully. Merrimack's in a trips right formation. Trahan to Crampton's right. They have nobody covering deep. They're in to stop that line. Stop the run. Called a cover 0, where Harris Lopez, instead of covering deep, went over to the trip side. Nashua has 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and it looks like 4 defensive backs in there right now. Back to passes Crampton. He throws quick out to the 39-yard line, complete. It was 9.
Stephen Petz, and that's good for a Tomahawk first
Stephen Petz with the reception. Merrimack quickly out of the trips right formation. Crampton back to pass again. Throws to the outside to the 50-yard line, close to a first down. Is that Petz again? Stephen Petz with the reception. Nice little out formation. First down, Merrimack at the Nashua North 50-yard line. Back in the trips right again. Fake to the right, bubble screen. Incomplete. Crampton, Jake Trahan, time to come out of the backfield on a little screen to the trip side. I saw what they were doing is they were isolating number 9, Justin Fournier, out there on the left side. But that time, the cornerback, number 23, Derek Finlay, came up tight on him. Now it's in a double slot formation. Nashua jumps. I don't think they went offside. Looks like they try to freeze, which is try to get them to jump offside. In motion goes Trahan, takes the handoff. Nowhere to go, right there. Number 61, Max Ackerman. Nowhere to go. Great play by Ackerman. Max Ackerman, tough lineman in there. One of the strongest on that bench press in the weight room. His coach Lorende feels he's one of the strongest on the team. Right now he's playing that way, double slot. Trahan goes in motion. Now he's out to trips to the right as after the switch. Excuse me, a switch. Looked like he was in motion at first, but now they got the play. Crampton calls out the blocking assignments. Trips right. Trahan to the right. Very close to being offside there. Crampton getting in trouble. Throws it up for grabs. Nice catch right there. No, they call it incomplete. Justin Fournier, what an effort. I'm sorry, that was number 8. Yep, that was Justin Fournier. Just missed playing. Kyle Crampton had a big rush on him, had to throw off his back foot, had no zip on the ball, and Fournier almost came down with it. Bad snap on the punt. He makes a nice play. Petz punched it down. He gets the bounce. Harris Lopez gets it at the 11-yard line. 12, 15, 20. Slips down at the 23-yard line. Excuse me, yard line. Be 1st and 10 for Nashua North at their own 23. Merrimack's football is thrown off the field, and Nashua brings on theirs. Nashua North, I should say. Nashua comes out, 5 down linemen. They're in a trips right formation. Harris Lopez is in the backfield with, I believe that's Isaac Smith. In motion comes number 7, Espinal gets the ball on a handoff. Speed sweep, right, left, back to the outside. He's fighting on the sideline. Nice block out there. Espinal gets the speed sweep. Dodges a tackler, steps to the right, goes back to the outside for a 23-yard gain. 1st and 10 North from the Merrimack 49-yard line after I believe that was a 26-yard run by Espinal. In the backfield is Smith. Curtis Harris Lopez gets the snap, fakes it, handoff to number 23, goes off to the right side. That's Derek Finlay down the sideline, all the way down, out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Derek Finlay, sophomore. Beautiful run. We told you how explosive this Nashua North offense is, and Curtis Harris Lopez really hasn't had to do anything with the ball yet. Once Merrimack defense starts gearing in on the Espinal and Smith and all these other guys, that's when Harris Lopez usually explodes. He gets the snap, runs right off left tackle, dekes to the inside, goes to the outside, into the end zone, touchdown! Curtis Harris Lopez. There was no fooling anybody. He took the snap, juked to the right, went right off left tackle. I believe left tackle number 57. Is that Toby Brown? 13-0 Merrimack, 6:35. I'm sorry, excuse me, 13-0 North. 6:35 left to go in the first quarter. Cunningham back to kick the extra point. Snap is back, ball down, kick is up. Looks like it might have been partially tipped, just a little bit short. Might have been tipped, I couldn't tell from up here, but the kick nevertheless was short. 6 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Nashua North leads 13-0. Merrimack's got to figure something to do to control that defensive line of Nashua North. And right now they're controlling this game. Dudash back to take the kick from number 5, Lucas Cunningham. They got to learn from last week, absolutely. I heard Jason Roby in the background here. Last week, very similar scenario at Nashua South and Merrimack. Merrimack came back to win that game. Cunningham tees it up, kicks it right down the middle, deep. Dudash has it at the 8-yard line. 20, 21, 25, and down he goes right about the 30-yard line. They're pushing and shoving going out there. Chris Azevedo on the tackle. Merrimack comes out in a, again, no huddle, double slot formation. Morse Ryder off to the right. He's in motion. Crampton hands off to Ryder, who sweeps out to the left side and is met there by number 8, Devin Bracetti, the cornerback who came in and contained very well. Nice tackle.
Loss of a couple yards on the play, second down and 12.
Ryder is off to the right with number 7. Sorry, trips to the right. Trahan to the right of Crampton. Tries to draw Nashua North offside. They did jump a little bit, but they did not encroach on the ball. Okay, Merrimack. Second down and about 12. Crampton back to pass. Looks, has time, rolls out to the right. He's in trouble. Throws incomplete. Pass intended for number 21. Ryder Morse. He was being pursued by number 57, Troy Bound Jr. And Max Ackerman. That's right, Merrimack has to get rid of the ball quicker because of North's rush. Back, snap back, ball down. Big blitz coming from the outside. Great play by number 56, Spencer Whiting, who came flying off the ball. He blitzed right over the right tackle, right over Liam Novak, and sacked the Crampton back in the backfield. Fourth down, Merrimack back to punt in their punt formation. Gets the ball, punts from about the 10-yard line. It squibs off to the right. Out of bounds at the Merrimack 45-yard line, about a 25-yard punt. Maybe less than that. First and goal, Nashua North at the 46-yard line of Merrimack. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter, 13-0 North. Merrimack has to find a way to get quick passes off, because Crampton's in a lot of trouble back there very early. Nashua North comes out. Slot left formation. Curtis Harris takes the snap, hands off right up the middle to Isaac Smith. Isaac Smith, the 150-pound speedster junior. Went right up for about 11 yards, right up the middle. Right over Zach Mazak. Same play, number 24. That is Isaac Smith, who rumbles and stumbles his way to the 37-yard line. Tackle made by number 45. That's the number I don't have. 45 for Merrimack. We apologize if Merrimack is watching. We don't have it on our sheet. It might be Dudash. There could be two of them, that's right, or a cousin. North comes out, double slot formation on the left hash mark. Espinal motion. Curtis Harris takes this. Lopez to the right, and he's gone. Quick fake to Espinal on the speed sweep, and he's got his hands up in the air. I think he wanted the ball. But Harris Lopez just faked it to Espinal and followed him around the right side. And little hole opened up, and Curtis Harris Lopez was gone. Touchdown. 31 yards. 19-0. I believe they are going for two to make up for that missed extra point. Harris Lopez looking to the sideline to get the signal. In from one of the coaches anyway. I'm not sure who's sending him in. Comes from Chad Wallace to the sideline. Then into the play. They're in a double slot formation. Speed sweep motion left to Isaac Smith, and he just walks into the end zone. Two-point conversion for North. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 21-0, Nashua North. Yeah, I did notice that. It was mentioned by Jason Roby there. It was the Isaac Smith show on that drive. Other drive was Curtis Harris Lopez and Espinal. The usual suspects when Nashua has a drive down the field, following that fine offensive line of guards Liam Novak and Spencer Whiting, Max Ackerman, and sorry I didn't get the last one. It's a Dudash deep from Merrimack once again. Caden Dudash.
Lucas Cunningham to tee it up for the Titans.
Nashua North is showing their explosiveness here today, but like was talking about in the booth with ex-head coach Jason Roby, they have to keep their foot on the throttle. Merrimack can come back. They never quit on Coach Kip Jackson. Cunningham kicks steep down to the 6-yard line. Dudash gets it, jiggles out to the 20, dives ahead to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 from their own. Jordan Brazen and Andino made the tackle. Edward Bassetti also in there on the tackle.
1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. 23-yard line.
On their right hash mark, Crampton in the backfield with Jake Trahan. Double slot formation. Again, it looked like they tried to get North to jump. 4 down linemen with 2 inside linebackers. Quick out, number 2. Shea Goodwin on the reception, tackled by Lucas Cunningham. Merrimack likes those quick hitters, and that's what they have to do, and hope they break one, because that rush is just overpowering the Liam Novak at the left end. Lucas Cunningham's the left cornerback. Nashua's in a cover 2. Quick shot out to number 21.
Number 21
It's
on
Ryder Morse.
down by number 2, Curtis Harris Lopez.
Harris Lopez on the tackle.
3rd down and 2 for the Tomahawks.
3rd and 2. Merrimack having a little luck with the quick passes so they can stabilize that defensive line of Nashua North. They start out in double slot. And they went to the backfield and nobody jumped, so now they're changing the play, it looks like. The clock runs with 2 minutes, 49 seconds left to go. Clock is running. They better call time soon. They're gonna have that. Nope. No delay a game there. Big blitz coming on. What a hit by number 44, Jack Peters. Jack Peters came from his linebacker and he leveled Kyle Crampton. Great play by Peters. Crampton did everything to get that ball off as Peters made a beeline on that blitz. 4th down and 3 for Merrimack. Harris Lopez is deep. Kick goes back. Harris Lopez may pick it up at the 30-yard line. Stutter steps to the right, comes back to the left, gets a nice block from number 23, Derek Finlay. Harris Lopez gets all the way out to the 44-yard line. First and 10 for Nashua North on the left hash mark. 2 minutes, 23 seconds. 2:23 left to go in the first quarter. 21-0 North. In a double slot formation with Harris Lopez in the backfield with Isaac Smith. On the left hash mark. Handoff to Smith. Oh, he fakes it to Smith. Harris Lopez going off to the right. He's at the 40, the 45, the 50, all the way down to the 46-yard line of Merrimack. Pretty close to a first down. To the read option to Isaac Smith, where he has the option to hand off to Smith or run with it. Sometimes they use straight option, other times they call the play from up here in the booth, right above me. Second and 1, good time for a short deep. Good. Speed sweep, fumble in the backfield. The ball is kicked around. Merrimack recovers the ball.
That ball fumbled in the backfield.
Stephen Petz, I believe. No, number 8. Justin Fournier with the recovery. They tried to speed sweep to, I believe it was. And it's a slight fumble on the handoff. The ball kicked around a little bit. Merrimack makes the recovery. With a minute 37 left. They're on the right hash mark, 48-yard line of Nashua North. Crampton gets the signals from the sideline, calls out the blocking assignments. They're in a double slot formation. Goes back to pass, looking deep. Throws it deep downfield and over the head. Intended for 21, Ryder Morse. Cunningham on the coverage. Second and 10 for Merrimack from the Nashua North 48-yard line. Merrimack's in a double slot formation. Crampton calling out signals. Play has changed. Number 9, Stephen Petz, goes a little wider to the left after the change. It looks like he's going to a bubble screen. I thought they might be going to a slant to number 9, Petz. But they tried a little screen to Jake Prahan. Well covered out there by, I believe it was Devin Brissetti or Jaden Espinal was out there. Third and 10 from the Nashua North 48-yard line. Merrimack comes out, trips to the left. Trahan to the left of Crampton. He gets the ball, fakes Trahan, throws a screen pass out to number 4. Sorry, that was number 14. Jacob Bunis. Tackle made by Whiting, who was all over that. Spencer Whiting followed Jacob Bunis as he left the, went in, faked the handoff. He stayed with him. The bubble screen went out to him, and nice play. Merrimack will now punt 4th and 10 from the, actually 4th and about 13. With timeout on the field, but Merrimack with 53 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Nashua North leads 21-0, about to get the ball back. Harris Lopez will be back deep for them on the punt return. And I'll tell you, Tom King will be back in the booth shortly, actually outside the booth. He's right outside my window, 6+ feet away. Jason Roby's about 7 feet to my left with... Yeah, thank you, Jason. Jason Roby's on my right with Will Henderson to his right. I am way over to the left side here. And I know my right from left for a minute there. Okay, Harris Lopez back deep. Merrimack punt. He'll punt from about his own 35 by the time he gets it off. It's Nashua. Luke Cunningham looks like he's coming after the block. Just missed it. He came flying in. Punt goes out of bounds at about the 20. Oh, they're calling it the. Calling it the 36-yard line. It was angling out of bounds. The referee was right on top of that. Landed at about the 23-yard line, but it was out of bounds at the 36. 1st and 10 for Nashua North at their own 36-yard line. They come out with trips right. Cunningham wide to the right. Harris Lopez in the backfield. Looks like Isaac Smith back there with him. Morangi. Harris Lopez rolls to the right, hits number 34, Anthony Green. Oh, I'm sorry, number 24, Isaac Smith. Sean Murilli on the tackle for Merrimack.
2nd down and 4 for the Titans.
Definitely hard to see numbers from back here. North comes out of the huddle. Luke Cunningham goes tight to the left this time. They're in a tight, double tight end formation. Harris Lopez calling the signals. Handoff right up the middle to, is that Espinal, who cuts to his left, cut back to the right to the middle of the field, down to the 41-yard line, 42-yard line of Merrimack. 1st down, Nashua North. Fournier on the tackle. 1st and 10 for North from the Merrimack 43-yard line. That's it for the quarter. Look down to 1 second. Will Henderson doing a fine job on the clock over there.
Your score, Nashua North 21, Merrimack 0.
At the end of the first quarter, 21-0 North. Cody Keefe, as in the name. Cody Keefe. We got one of the Merrimack coaches here in the booth, and we got 45 Cody Keefe. 45 is doing a lot of the tackles out there for Merrimack, so we apologize if we get the name wrong. We were told it was Dudash, but Caden Dudash is number 5. So a little delay here between quarters. Merrimack has to figure something out. What's in the bag of tricks for Kip Jackson over there in Merrimack? At least we don't confuse Kip and Dave Jackson. Dave Jackson now coaches the offense at Goffstown. He's at Merrimack with our ex-Nashua North Nick Hammond, right? Is up there the head coach, Mr. Roby? Well, it looks like they might be on a collision course with the blue out here, but what do I know? I'd be looking forward to that game, Jason. Anyway, back to the game. Nashua North has the ball at the Merrimack, looks like 42-yard line. 41, Brian Morangi is in the backfield with Harris Lopez. Hope I said that name, Morangi. They're in a tight right formation. Slot to the left, hand off to Morangi, goes nowhere. Tackle made by, can't see who made that tackle, number 60.
Brought down on the play by number 60,
Camden Wheeler on the tackle for Merrimack. Nice play filling that hole. North comes out with Morangi in the backfield with Harris Lopez. He has got so many weapons out there. Because Harris Lopez is the most dangerous weapon of all, and he's getting the ball in his hands every single play. Snap goes back with a slot to the left. Harris Lopez throws deep to Espinal. Touchdown, Nashua North! Harris Lopez rolled out to his left, and Espinal just came right out deep over the middle on a post pattern. And
There's a flag on the play.
oh, we have a flag. We're not sure who it's on just yet. Illegal motion on Nashua North. Beautiful play. Harris Lopez rolled to his left and threw it on the run in one of those drills we do for rolling to the opposite side, the goofy foot, if we call it. We throw off your other side, and he made a perfect strike right down the field to the streaking. Great play action. And hit the speedster Espinal going down middle of the field, but it's called back. Second and, yeah, about 18. Double slot formation. Harris Lopez with Mwangi in the backfield. He goes back to pass. Looks like, oh, they went for the jail screen to number 5, Lucas Cunningham. But for some reason, the timing was off. The jail screen is where the receiver runs down the field, comes back behind the line of scrimmage, gives the lineman enough time to get out to they can go past the line of scrimmage because he catches it behind the line of scrimmage. So therefore the lineman can go downfield to make the block, but the timing wasn't there. Nash was in a slot right formation. They call it waggle now. Harris Lopez fakes the handoff. Little screen right to Marengi, goes nowhere, sniffed out. Ramillo Hyde on the tackle, number 40. Fourth down, and give Merrimack credit. That's the first time they stopped North on any drive. Actually, the second time they stopped them. It's fourth down and about 20. Can't see who's deep. Is that Fournier back there? Justin Fournier deep for Merrimack. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Snap back. Cunningham gets it. Kicks it high. Short kick. Lands at about the 30-yard line. Gets a north bounce. Fournier picks it up as immediately knocked out of bounds by number 9, Kobe Marshall. Be first and 10 from Merrimack at the 29-yard line. They need a drive right now. Merrimack is trips 3 receivers to the right. Trahan in the backfield with Crampton. They changed the play. Lucas Cunningham is on the wide receiver right to the short side. Trips right, Crampton goes back to pass. It's a quick pass on the outside, out to number 9, Stephen Petz. Quick fake, quick out, and a quick 5 yards. Devin Bersetti on the tackle out there. Cunningham is going wide with Shea Goodwin out here, who's wide to the left of the quarterback, Crampton. Looks like Nash was, cover 0. Crampton rolls out to the left, is sacked right there by number 61, Max Ackerman. He got some penetration on that. Crampton made a quick fake and tried to look to somebody on the outside. Looks like he was looking at, he wanted the deep wheel route and didn't have it. Play by Ackerman. Now it's third down and about 12 from their Merrimack 26-yard line. Crampton back to pass, looks to the left, throws it deep. He's out there right to Espinal, picks it off for Nashua North, gets it at the 40-yard line, is immediately brought down by number 2, Shea Goodwin. But it looks like that was called by Jason Ruby over here in the booth. They tried the wheel route left, and against the fastest guy on the Nashua North team, other than Curtis Harris Lopez, Espinal made the pick, North's got the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line with about 9 minutes left in the half. Espinal made a beautiful over-the-shoulder catch. It was almost like it was leading him, but he took off and put some distance between him and the receiver, Shea Goodwin. Now Nashua has the ball. Harris Lopez, number 24, goes in motion. Looks like a read option. Harris Lopez fakes it, gets the ball, goes to the outside, gets to the 40-yard line. He faked it to Isaac Smith. Tackled by Shea Goodwin out there. 2nd and 9 for Nashua North. Harris Lopez in the backfield with speedy Isaac Smith. Boy, does this North team have some speed. They got it everywhere. Strength on the line, speed in the backfield. Now they're in the backfield. Looks like they're in a, what we used to call fox left, where the fullback is right behind the guard. Harris Lopez has the ball, hands off right up the middle to Derek Finlay on the carry. I'm not sure it was on the tackle on that, couldn't see it. Most likely he was in the area anyway. Cody Keefe. Cody Keefe on the tackle. 3rd and 5 for the Titans. It's the power I they're in last formation out of the slot, with the spread formation. Now they're in a double slot. Harris Lopez with Isaac Smith to his right. In motion comes number 23, Harris Lopez on a straight carry, runs to the right, sweeps all the way down, 45-40, 35-30, down to the 25, cuts to the left, goes to the center field, spins out of one. Now he's shooting to the left corner of the end zone, to the 15, to the 10, turns the corner, and all the way down to the 2-yard line. What a run by Harris Lopez. Oh, my God. Flag is on the play down at the 12-yard line. Not sure if it was on Nashua North, probably was. What happens when running backs, especially like Harris Lopez, are spinning and jiving and going left to right, you get a block on the back usually, and that's probably what happened. We'll find out in a minute. What a run by Harris Lopez. Boy, is he fun to watch. He faked to, I believe it was Isaac Smith, or was it maybe Morangi? I'm not sure who he faked to in the backfield. Followed him around right end. Anyway, the North penalty is, looks like a hold down by the block in the back. Brings it back to the, so it doesn't go all the way back to the line of scrimmage. It's a spot foul, goes down to the 23-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 for Nashua North. Have to see the replay to see that block, but what happened on that. But Dante Lorendi's not happy with the call. He's talking to the ref now and making all kinds of gestures, knowing Dante personally like I do. He's not happy. North comes back out, goes to the tight, Lucas Cunningham, tight to the right. Smith in the backfield with Harris Lopez, slot to the left. Wide receiver to the right, I believe is that Green's in the backfield. Is that Isaac Smith off to the right? Handoff is to Green, right up the middle. He rumbles and stumbles down to the 15-yard line. Anthony Green with a nice hard run right up the middle. Anthony Green had some injury, bad luck last year. And he comes to this year, to the 2020 for his senior year, I believe, yes. And unfortunately, the 4 or 5 games canceled due to the virus in the 2020 virus. And he didn't get to play as many games as I'm sure he would like to. They're in a tight formation to the right. Power I, handoff right up the middle to, is it Espinal, all the way down to the 7-yard line. Cody Keefe on the tackle once again for Merrimack. First down and goal to goal from the 7-yard line, 6-yard line, right around there. That's a Chad Sabolis, power I out of the spread formation. Go tight right, puts a Fox fullback right behind that guard, and power I, here we come, stop us. Okay, Isaac Smith to the left. In the motion, sorry, Isaac Smith. Isaac quarterback wrap, a fake to Isaac Smith, and Curtis Lopez took it to the right, and he follows the left tackle who pulls out. And that left tackle was, not sure who was on that play. Number 61, Max Ackerman, quarterback wrap, as we called it. Now they're in a tight right formation. Hand him right up the middle to Green. Fake to Green. Harris Lopez just jogs into the end zone. Touchdown. Nice fake. Not sure if that was a called play or was it a read option. I'm not sure, but I think Green might have got in anyway if he took the handoff, but Harris Lopez went in untouched. Touchdown, 27-0 Nashua North. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the half, and I bet you right now Merrimack can't wait for this half to end so they can make some adjustments on offense. Cunningham back for the kick, extra point. Espinal on the hold. Snap is back, ball is down, and kick is right through the uprights. Teams come back upfield with the score. Nashua North 28, Merrimack nothing. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the first half. We'll get Tom King to rule on that when he gets back. And yeah, 35-0 is running time. Right now it's 28-0, but I think that's the second half only, is it not? Will Henderson, yes. He's a baseball guy. We all know that from Will Henderson up here in the booth. Led the Nashua North Titans to a baseball championship. And what I respected most about Will in that, and I'll talk about you right now, is he let the kids in the picture. And I asked you, Will Henderson, I go, why aren't you in celebrating with your kids? He goes, this is their time. And I respect that. I really do, because if that was me, I'd be in there partying and jumping around with them. But, and I respected Will Henderson, I respected that, and you know I did. Okay, and he's about 12, 13 feet away. Jason Roby is COVID 6.5 feet away. Tom King's about 160 feet away. Where is Tom? And I think he's making his way back. There's a guy in a mask. I can't see the face. Anyway, Cunningham kicks off. Deep. There's a Dudash. Oh, and he is hit. Solid hit by number 21. Jordan Raisinin Andino makes a nice hit on Dudash, who ran hard right up the middle. And Raisinin Andino made him pay for it. I mean, Andino is, for a little guy, he can. And Tom King is back on.
They all tackle well. They all hit hard. They all pursue well.
They've had a lot of practice tackling.
Right.
They've had a lot of town time with all the cancellations. Speed sweep to Trahan. Oh, right out there is number 57, defensive end, Toby Brown Jr. Exactly what he's supposed to do out there, contain that run. Looks like Toby Brown Jr. goes to the wide side of the field. And number 53 for Nashua North, Evan Soares is the right defensive end right now. Merrimack's in a double slot formation. Crampton back to pass, struggles around, decides to run, cuts to the outside, all the way to the 26-yard line.
Well, you notice, Ron.
Yes, Tom.
If he throws it out quick, he's okay. If he doesn't, he's in trouble.
That Nashua North line comes barreling through there.
They really do.
And the defensive calls, the blitz, they've been flying in on the blitz. Espinal and middle linebacker Spencer Whiting. Now Merrimack's in a trips to the right. I'm sorry, Tom, this is your call.
No, go ahead.
Crampton throws a slant pass out there, the big hit by number 44, Jack Peters. And that's another one, Tom. Jack Peters came in hard on a blitz, and you never know who's going to be coming. Espinal, Peters, Harris Lopez might do a safety blitz.
Right, but
you never know who's coming.
But it's a first down, Ducky.
First down for Merrimack.
So it's
made a nice hit.
Yep.
And trips left for Merrimack. Crampton gets the ball. Quick fake, quick screen, bubble screen to Trahan to the left. Jukes out to the right, cuts back to the left, goes back to the right. Now he's back to the outside. He's tackled there by number Jack Peters, number 44. And Tom, let's hand it over to you for the calls. It's all yours, Tom King. 4 minutes, 42 seconds left.
Brought down by number 44.
All yours, Tom. I'm going to watch the guards.
All right, Ron Oliver. Second down and 3 at the 33. And jumping ahead for the first down or close to it.
14, Jacob Bunis on the carry.
Jake Bunis, and he gets out to the 46-yard line.
Nice run by Bunis. I mean, these Merrimack, it's got to be quick hitters. We missed that one, a little distraction in there. A quick pass right out to
Again,
Shea Goodwin.
yeah, Goodwin, they've got a lot of receivers, so that helps.
So Merrimack's out there in a double slot formation. Crampton calling signals. A little bit of a drive here, 2nd and 2 from the Nashville 46-yard line. It looked like a counter back in the backfield.
And read perfectly.
Hyde with the carry. Cunningham read it.
Cunningham followed it and just didn't buy the fake.
He stayed where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
On the right side, and
exactly.
I think they would have got a better yardage with the first handoff.
No doubt about it.
Okay, Matt Merrimack comes out again, double slot formation.
Now they got a 3rd and 7 here at the 48. They're going to have to throw it out quick, probably to the right.
That's the wide side of the field.
Yeah, I would
and they
say.
have a cover 0 for North.
Well,
Nobody's
they're
out
gonna
there
go this way.
deep.
They're going to go deep.
It was a wheel route.
And you know what? That ball looked like it might have been tipped.
It might have been tipped, and I got to tell you, Shea Goodwin had a step on the cornerback out there.
Right.
On the wheel route, and they got single-man coverage. They had nobody in the cover 0, nobody out deep. So it was one-on-one coverage. That was a good call by Merrimack, but it just didn't work out.
Well, they're in a position now where they're down 28. They're gonna punt it away at 4th and 7, but their defense has not proven they can stop North at all. So
they jumped. They got him to jump that time.
yeah, so
the delay count.
It's still not a first down, but it might be close enough to where they go for it if they get 5 yards on that play.
I think they have to go for it, Tom.
And they are.
They're going to get 5 yards.
And they are. The offense is coming back on the field.
Down 28-0. You got to go for it.
You got to go for it because now you're in their territory. They're going to mark off the yardage. We're waiting for them to do that.
It's 4th down and about a long yard, about a yard and a half. Yeah.
That's at a 40.
Yeah, we'll call it 2 yards.
46-yard line. I'd say 4th and 2.
4th and 2. Crampton calling signals in the backfield. Ryder Morse goes off to the right into trips.
This is Merrimack's lifeline right here.
They're trying to get that North to jump because
they
they're so aggressive on that
get
line.
this first down, then they're going to be in deep trouble.
Trips to the right. Crampton takes a quick step. Screens out. Oh, what a play by number 57, Toby Brown Jr. He picks it up and he runs down the sideline. Toby Brown Jr. made a play of the century. What a play.
Well, he comes in the backfield. He tips it up in the air. I thought it hit the ground.
I thought it hit the ground too, Tom.
You know, and if it did, he made a smart play to keep running with it. Because I'm telling you,
it might have been a lateral at that point.
I'd have to know if he tips the ball and it hits the ground, it's incomplete.
Yes, exactly.
So I'd love to see that again. I would love to. We can't, but maybe there's a time delay here. Let's see. No, we got injury timeout on the field, but Ron, he tipped it. It sure looked like that ball bounced right back up to him.
I thought it would hit the ground myself.
So
from
did
up here.
I. But there was no official on that side to see it. Toby Brown camouflaged he blocked out the official.
A great play by Brown.
But if he did, and it did hit the ground, a smart play by him to keep running.
Keep going till the whistle.
Unless they rule it a lateral, which they could have been doing. They could have ruled it a lateral. That way, if it hit the ground, it's a clean play.
I think that's what they're talking about now out there, Tom, the referees. I thought it was a forward pass myself.
I did too.
It was a bubble screen, but he didn't make enough of a bubble.
It was a swing pass.
Yeah, a swing pass.
Yeah.
First and goal from the 10-yard line for Nashville North. 2:59 left to go in the half.
And don't forget, Ron, if it gets to 35 in the second half, it's running time.
Second half only. We're discussing that, Tom. We thought you'd come back with that information.
Oh, you knew I would.
Well, Will Henderson was in the booth trying to figure it out.
Right.
He's checking his phone and everything, but
Oh,
we never did figure it
we'll
out.
let Will know when he keeps running the clock. Believe me. Yep. Hey, you should have been here
North comes out.
Should have been here last week.
Quick hitter by Smith. Cuts to the outside.
Oh.
Sprints to the end zone. Touchdown.
That's a great run by Smith. You know why? He cut to the outside where it looked like he was going to get tackled, and he evaded the tackle.
Flag on the play now. Hold on.
That could be another team.
That's a
call
hold on
back.
Nashua North.
Wow, tough.
I'll tell you, they have some weapons here, Tom. Smith, they got a track team over there, followed by a bunch of discus
For
throwers.
Chad Zabolis, it's a toy store. And the best hurdler on the team is Espinal. Yet he doesn't run track, but he should.
Oh, he doesn't run track.
No, he
should.
does not.
One of the best athletes on the North is Espinal, but Smith is a junior, and
Yes, and
I'm not
you-
sure
you-
what if how
and you
loaded
would've
they
read,
are.
and you would have read about it if you took the crowbar off your wallet and paid for NashvilleTelegraph.com.
I had it delivered. We won't get into the delivery problems I had, and that was past years ago, though, Tom. But you make a good point.
Yeah, of course I do.
Happens every once in a while.
First and 10 every once in a while. First and 10 at the 11, so the hold was further downfield. And Harris is in for the score. So that hold was far away from the play at the 1 yard line.
And they moved it back.
And they move it back, and Harris gets in 11 yards out, and now the pressure is on Lucas Cunningham to hit the PAT.
Second half only.
Second half
for running
only.
time.
Yep.
Tom King, Johnny on the spot with
but
that
Will,
rolling.
if you want to cheat a little bit, go right ahead, you know.
Ron Welliver here with Tom King, who's outside in the booth. He's got his hood on and his mask, and he's about 6.5 feet away to my left, outside of the booth. I'm inside. The kick is down. The kick ball is down. Kick is up, and it is good. 35-0. Players come back upfield. Now, what we do know, Tom, from last week, it's 35-0, but Merrimack is not going to quit. They never have. They won't quit.
No, they won't quit.
They need to break a play right now.
They won't quit. They need to get on the board. See, last week they're down 20-0 against Nashville South, Ron, and they come back with a touchdown drive, and actually they come back with 2 drives and get to within 20-14.
By the halftime, yes.
Well, 20-14 before the half, and Nashville South scored on the last play of the half to make it to make it 26-14. 26-14. They didn't get the PAT. A missed PAT that cost them.
Oh, yeah, that cost dearly.
Yep, because the 2-point conversion was no good.
Yeah.
You know, well, they went for 2 on that play. The 2-point conversion was no good by Campo. So the PAT was missed on the 3rd touchdown that South had scored. Made it 20-0. Or 2nd touchdown they scored, made it 13-0.
Going back over the years, missed extra points or 2-point conversions, they kill you later on.
In a close
All of a sudden,
game,
a close game. We wish you had that point earlier on.
in a close game, they do.
Cunningham back to kick for Nashua North after a touchdown from his own 40. Approaches the ball. It's long and right about to the 10-yard line. Is that Fournier? Whoa, he jumps over the pile there.
Yeah, they haven't allowed any runs, any kickoff runs, or special teams is playing well here.
Ethan Preston Texera made the play.
See, Merrimack is a little hamstrung. They don't have the breakaway ability to score from the line of scrimmage like that. They've got to hit the pass, hope for missed tackles, and get it that way.
Their best bet is to get them in a Nashua North defense in a cover 0 where Harris Lopez moves up and they can try to get one-on-one.
Right, exactly. Right, exactly, and try to beat the defender.
Crimpton back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Oh, nice try by Fournier. Derek Finlay was right there.
Yeah, Pets was the intended receiver, and he made a good play to try to jump. He's a tall target. I'm surprised he wasn't able to get that.
Was that Petz or was that number 9?
That was
Stephen Petz. Thank you,
that's
Tom,
Petz.
for that correction. My apologies.
2nd and 10 now from the 25.
Merrimack.
Now they got double receivers on either side. Oh,
Pass is picked off by Espinal again. He breaks the tackle down to the 30, the 25-yard line. He rumbles, scrambles down to the 18. Espinal. If he's not an all-state cornerback, Tom, I'm sorry. He is playing tremendous defense.
Very smart player who knows how to read the play. Right.
Oh, the other, of course, he's got the pressure up front. They got the speed in the back.
But the thing is they need to unload. Yeah, the pressure makes him unloaded very quickly. And it's returned all the way down to the 18-yard line.
1st and 10 for North. $35-0.
2:27.
Handoff right up the middle to Green. Oh, my error. I'm sorry, Mr. Brissetti. Call by Ed, excuse me, carried by Ed Brissetti. No gain. 2nd and 10.
Twin brother of Devin, although they don't look, they're not identical twins, but they are twins. Second and 10 at the 18.
Full house backfield. Cunningham off to the right.
It's going to be
Handoff
Brissetti
goes to
again.
number 22.
Brissetti again. And
gets down to the 18-yard line.
Barely a yard. It's going to be 3rd and a long 9. Clock ticking, 1:40 left to play in the first half. Let's see if Curtis Lopez puts it up.
I can't see that happening,
I think the second time in this game. I can. He's got Cunningham out wide, and he's got Green out wide. Now Cunningham moves closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Cunningham tight to the
right.
right.
Cunningham's usually the guy in the corner of the end zone.
Well, we're taking wages on if he throws or not. Is Espinal coming out of the game, is he, Tom?
Yeah, we got a timeout being called, I think. Yeah, there's a substitution problem, evidently. This could end up in a delayed game if they don't snap it fairly quickly. 3rd down and 10. Well, they're going to run it, you're right. Nowhere to go.
Espinal trying to make something out of it.
Can't turn the corner.
Stephen Petz made the play for Merrimack. 3rd and 10. I don't think we're going to be kicking a field goal here. There's 39 seconds left to go in the half.
He's got the leg.
He's got the leg, yeah. Cunningham can...
He beat Exeter with a field goal last year. 4th down and 8 from the 16. They're going to let that clock tick down. They'd love for this to be the next to last play of the game, or a half.
They are passing, Tom. Good call.
And zig when they should have zagged, and the miscommunication results in an incompletion. So if you're a coach and you're nitpicking, you say, we got a 1st down at the 18-yard line, we should score.
Especially the way they've been motoring that offense.
Exactly.
Number 51, Travis Holbrook on that defensive line, Max Ackerman. And how can we forget Mr. Brown, who made that tremendous play in that last series. Crimpton back to pass, Tom, over the middle. Oh!
And that's the play you talk about. Now
he had Jake Trahan over the middle.
They had a safety deep, but Trahan had a step on him.
Not sure if there's a mix-up on coverage there, Tom, or was it a cover 0 and there's man-to-man? And that's what we talked about. They got to be able to take advantage of that man-to-man coverage. He caught that. It's 35-7.
Yep.
If somebody probably might have caught him. Not that Trahan isn't fast, but a lot of wheels on that North defensive secretary. Crampton throws incomplete to the right. 8 seconds left to go in the half, Tom.
Yeah, Crampton's passing in the flat isn't what it was last week. Why? because it showed up on film and North is able to plan for it.
And he's thrown off his back foot. Why?
Right.
Because he's got a rush.
He's got a rush on him, right. He did not have that pressure last week. A little bit with Jason Campo, but not as much. Campo was the only one that Merrimack really had to worry about, and they double-teamed him a lot.
Crimpton back to pass, scrambles to the right, throws over the middle.
It bounced, incomplete.
Yeah, incomplete.
Crampton's pass is incomplete.
Intended for number
Intended for number 4,
Jake Trahan again.
And there's 1 second left on the clock before
So
the half.
last play of the half right here.
Well, if you're
What he
him-
doesn't want to throw is a pick six here, Tom.
Well, I think what you do is you throw it way downfield.
Yeah, he's going to be going for it, but then you got Harris Lopez down there.
And well, the other thing you got to watch out too is if he takes too much time, he could get sacked. You don't want him to turn the ball over, fumble it, scoop and score.
They're going to cover 3, North is, which is the right call, obviously.
And there he
Compton's going
goes.
to just heave it deep.
He's
He's got
got a
Trahan
man.
back there. Oh! Trahan actually got behind the defensive
He got
secretary of North,
behind
Tom.
Curtis Harris Lopez, and the ball hits Lopez in the back.
Because Lopez caught up with the ball.
When that happens, you know it's your night. You know,
That's
when
right.
that happens. Or it's not your night. One of the, either way, you know.
It was a nice pass by Crompton. I'm sorry, yeah.
By Crampton, it was a great,
rolling out
great
and-
pass.
to get enough on that.
Yep. So that'll do it for the first half, everybody. The score here at halftime. It is Nashua North 35, Merrimack nothing in the Division I quarterfinals. We'll be back with the second half right after this.
In these challenging and changing times, the Nashua Division of Public Health and Community Services would like to share a public health moment with you. Communicable Disease Nurse Coordinator Flavia Martin is here to answer a common COVID-19 question.
So if someone tests positive for COVID-19, do they need a second test to determine that they're negative later?
So we do not recommend that someone performs additional testing in order to show that they're now negative and no longer has the illness. And we know that based on research that says that people can continue to test positive via a PCR test up to 90 days from the date of original infection. And that really has to do with nuances of the testing itself, where it's picking up bits and particles of viral RNA. So research also shows that someone is infectious, meaning culturing out the virus in the laboratory, for typically 10 days from the date of onset. After that, you may continue to test positive via a PCR test because it's still picking up viral RNA that's shedding, but that person is considered no longer infectious, again, after 10 days from the onset of illness. So we generally do not recommend that someone continues to test after that initial infection because it can still come back positive, but that has no basis on someone being contagious to the community.
For more information on COVID-19 or to schedule a COVID-19 test, call 603-589-3456 or visit our website at nashuanh.gov/COVID-19.
And welcome back, everybody. I'm Tom King, along with Ron Welliver and Tim O'Neill on camera. Pete Johnson, our executive producer. John Collins, I think he's still asleep on the beach somewhere. So we have a 35-0 game here at halftime with Nashua North. And now it's now they've added 3 more minutes to the clock, but we'll stay on here, Ron.
Hey, you did come on a little early, Tom. You jumped the gun here. I
No,
was told.
there were 2 seconds left on the clock. I was late. I was 58
Oh, okay.
seconds late.
Okay.
But then they added time.
Day late and a dollar short.
They added time. Curtis Harris, 12 carries, 119 yards, 4 touchdowns in the first half. Nashua North defense has held Merrimack to 53 total yards in the first half. This has gone the way that Nashville North would like to see it. The only thing they didn't like, 2 touchdowns called, well, 1 touchdown called back by penalty. Actually, I think, well, yeah, 1 by penalty.
Yep.
And 1 turnover that cost them at midfield. But Merrimack has turned the ball over 3 times, fumble and 2 interceptions, and it has been a tough night for the Tomahawks.
Well, we talked about that before the game, Tom. Nashville North just isn't an explosive offense. We talked about their defense.
Yeah, their defense has held teams to double digits in a half for the last 2 or 3 games in a row.
That D-line is just, and then you got Whiting in the middle, and you got, and this Toby Brown Jr. had a great game out there at defensive end.
Those are the keys. Those are the keys. You got Holbrook as well. And
Holbrook, Ackerman,
and the thing that you see, Ron, is you see that, I mean, they knew that going in. Merrimack knew that. The key was get it out in the flat very quickly. But you've got coverage in the flat with Espinal, with Harris Lopez, and a few other players.
Yeah.
You've got speed on that defense, and there just isn't a play to be made at that point.
So we'll see if Merrimack has anything up their sleeve here. I don't think we're going to see an onside kick.
No, we probably won't.
No. Kick it deep, have the defense stop them, get the ball back, and then make something happen.
Isaac Smith will be deep for the Titans.
It is running time now, right, Tom? Am I
right? It
right?
is running time.
Now that only stops for timeouts and
it stops
touchdowns?
For timeouts, touchdowns, and penalties. So Smith is deep. Merrimack will kick, trailing 35-0. Tough first half for the Tomahawks.
Speedster Isaac Smith is deep. Speed all over that field, actually.
Yeah, it is.
They don't want no part of Smith.
No, but they're going to give the Titans good field position, which they'll take at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, that was Brissetti.
So here we go.
Titans will set up shop first and 10.
Okay, out come the Nashville North Titans. First and 10 from their own 43, Tom.
Merrimack's going to need turnovers to be able to get enough possessions, I think, Ron, to score, to be able to score.
Yeah, I don't see North putting the ball up. I think they're going to run the clock, run the football. Right now they're in trips to the right, fake handoff up the middle.
Well, it's not.
That's
Finlay.
Derek Finlay, the backup quarterback.
Yep, so they are doing it again. They are taking Harris Lopez out of the game.
Good move.
Yep.
Good move. Nice fake by Derek Finlay. We thought he was Harris Lopez for a minute there.
And he gets 8 yards out to the 49.
Second down and about 2. Derek Finlay calling the signals. Nashville North goes into a slot left with a straight T backfield. They usually run power out of that. Yes. Goes to Green, runs hard off the left sideline. Gets the first down, out down to the 39-yard line.
You said it. He runs hard. And he would have loved to have broken that, and I think he was one step away from doing that. Good pursuit laterally by Merrimack to finally catch up to him.
Zach Mazak is slow getting up there. I think he might have lost his breath on that hit.
Now, you don't want to lose anybody in this second half, up 35-0.
Yeah, you don't want to lose, especially Mazak, who's got all those snaps down. He calls all the
at the slightest hint,
all the blocking.
At the slightest hint of an injury, you're going to see players come out and subs go in.
It's a power eye. Handoff to the right.
Mwangi, I think.
41, Brian Mwangi.
Yep.
Gets the first down. A nice run off tackle to the right.
Yeah, there was a couple of plays in the second quarter where Mwangi got stopped for a loss. I think he takes that personally, and he decided to turn on the Jets on this play right here. He had the blocking up front. A gain of 12.
First and 10 for Nashville North at the 27-yard line?
About the 20,
Merrimack?
yeah, 28. I think call it the 28.
We'll call it the 28. I stand corrected, Tom. Nashville slot left formation. Tight end to the right.
Finley. That time he gets.
Finley
That time he had 3 Merrimack shirts around him.
Looks like a broken play, maybe, Tom.
No, I think Finley was going to carry it all the way, and fake handoff, and he took off, and no room on that side. Good pursuit by Merrimack
I'm not
laterally.
sure if it was a read option or not, or maybe it was a called play.
Well, we'll have to get a little flyer that I can throw up top to Jad Sabolis above us and ask him what that call was.
Slot out to the left.
2nd and 12 from the 30.
Power eye left. Handoff right up the middle to Morangi. Morangi runs. He runs hard.
And he gets out to the 25-yard line to pick up a 5. 3rd and 7. Just inside of the 24. Throwing here, Ron Welliver, or are you just going to hand off?
Oh, he's going to hand off. Hand off or maybe runs. Power. Power to the right. Yep. Student
power
body right.
No
Finlay
room.
cuts up to right. No room, but he made some room. Right on. Gets the first down.
Yes, he did. A nice run by Finley. He saw there was no room to the outside and cuts back inside and picks up the first.
Well, we're looking at the future here, Tom. Finlay's a sophomore.
And it's going to be an interesting future because a lot of these names aren't going to be here next year. That's why the window is now for Nashua North. 1st and 10 at the 17. With running time, Ron Welliver, they could conceivably hold the ball the entire quarter.
Yes, they could. They're just trying to control the clock now.
Really?
Finlay, little swing pass to the left to number 18. Almonte, Amari Almonte. Petzman on the tackle.
Well, see, that takes away my theory now that they can hold the ball for the rest of the half because they probably will score.
Well, it was a safe little swing pass to the left side, and
it gets
them. I was surprised.
It gets them 12 yards down to the 5.
1st and goal, north from the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who carried that. 34 was Green.
Yeah, Morangi was behind the right guard, and he cut back to the left to lead the blocking right up the middle.
So that was Green down to about the 2.
Now Morangi's up behind the right guard now. He goes straight ahead. Green powers. Oh, he's hit hard right at the line.
Merrimack's
Tough
line.
to see numbers down there.
Yeah, Merrimack's line does a great job up front on that play. They don't have to spread out as much with the reserves in. They figure that they'll be able to play straight vanilla football and make those tackles. Green loses a yard, and it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 3. Now, this is where you've got to figure that Finley, Ron, will run to our right towards us, to the right of your screen.
Yep, they're on the left hash. Finlay gets the snap. No, it's a speed sweep. To number 18, Almonte.
Doesn't go, and Almonte loses 5 yards. Well, 4th and goal from just inside the 9, so we're almost at the 8-yard line. 5:23 left to play in the quarter. It's a call here, Coach.
Right up the middle.
And you did it. And he may make it.
Morangi,
No, not
oh,
quite.
you're close to it.
Just short. And Merrimack will take over on downs.
1st and 10, Merrimack from their own 2-yard line.
So the clock does stop on change. No, it does not stop. They keep the clock running.
Yep.
I thought change of possession maybe, but not.
It would have stopped on that touchdown.
It would have. So in a way, it's a good thing he didn't score. 1st and 10 from the 3 for Merrimack. Crampton's still the quarterback for the Tomahawks.
And a little speed sweep to number 8, Justin Fournier.
Yeah, Fournier didn't have
Goes
much
nowhere.
speed as he had to cut it inside, and now it's a gain of only 1.
Yeah, they got to be careful going outside here, Tom. Get a safety.
Yeah, you're right. With that pursuit of that line, I'm not sure how many of the starters are still in the game.
Crampton back to pass in the end zone. He's in trouble. Throws it out to the sideline.
Picked
It's
off.
picked off.
Yep.
Is that number 8? Is that Devin Brassetti?
Looks like Devin Brassetti with the interception. 3rd one of the night for Nashville North.
Well, Crampton rolling to his right under pressure, and
So now the Titans will get it back.
yeah. Third interception of the day for the Nashville North defense. who have been
4th Merrimack
absolutely-
turnover, which you can't do against this team. It's
Absolutely not.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Clock continues to tick. 3:33 left to go, third
24,
quarter.
Isaac Smith comes in to play.
In case you're just joining us and you wonder why this quarter is moving so fast, with a 35-point lead, it is running time in the second half of any high school football game in New Hampshire. And I'm not sure what it has to get back to get to shut off the running time. There is a shut-off point, but I'm not sure what it is.
Ball carried by number 18 of Mario Almonte, brought down by number 25, Brian Turley.
Almonte only with a yard.
Yeah, Turley made a big hit on Almonte that play. Clock cooking at 2:50. Will Henderson doing a great job, as usual.
No, not as usual. He's not usually here doing it.
Well, every time I've dealt with him. Speed sweep. Actually, that was a read option. Finlay kept the ball and gave about 3 yards.
3rd and 6, ball at the 13-yard line. Gain of 2 on that play. 3rd, maybe 7.
We Dudash on the stop.
I say you put it up here. If you want,
I can't see that
if
happening.
you're a second unit team,
Yeah, second unit team.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bubble screen or something like that.
yeah, let's see. They got all the room to the right side again,
Yes, they do.
down to the bottom of your screen.
Snap back right up the middle to Green.
Oh, and there's a big hole, and Green takes
no,
advantage
that's
of it.
Smith. Was that Smith?
Yes,
That was
Smith.
Smith. Isaac Smith.
Yep. And he gets down to about the 4-yard line where it'd be 1st and goal. If they say his knee got down, let's see where they mark it. Oh, they mark it short. I thought he was inside the 5. They mark it short,
Yep.
so Smith gets down to about the 6.
He's 6-yard line. Yeah, I think his knee touched back there. He made a nice
4th.
lunge forward for the extra yardage.
4th and 1.
Finlay gives it to Marengi right up the
Wow.
middle. Touchdown. Well, Tom, Finlay had a nice drive there and hand off to Marengi to end it.
Yeah,
And
short
the drive is 41-0 North.
It's always a nice drive when it's a 16-yard drive.
It's a
Ron.
nice drive.
Those are the easy ones.
Is that Cunningham still kicking out there?
Yes,
Lucas
it is.
Cunningham to kick.
And see, this is why I disagree with the running time, with the rule.
And why is that, Tom?
Because I think after a score, you let the clocks continue to tick. The whole idea is
The whole idea of running time is running time.
running time, right? So why keep going? You know, penalties, all right, you got to talk about it, all that stuff. Hockey is the best running time. They don't stop it for anything unless somebody's decapitated on the edge.
That's hockey. That's right. They get him to the bench and have someone jump on.
Exactly. 42-0 Nashville North with the lead here, 1:25 to go.
Speaking
in
of
third
hockey,
quarter.
Tom, what's it look like for hockey this year? Who is South and North?
Well, they have new coaches, so I've got to find out. I've got to talk to them. Well, South is, of course, teamed with Pelham. And,
Yep.
you know, that
North is with Sauhegan, I believe.
see,
right?
that's the one thing I haven't talked about or tried to talk about. You've got kids now merging from other schools.
Sure.
And that in the pandemic era is, you know, that's going to be tough to pull
Yeah.
off. So I'll have to talk and see what the deal is going to be on all that. But, of course, there's all the – you know what, Ron? You know what my attitude right now is?
What, Tom?
Let's get through the fall first.
Yeah. Thank that very.
Because it's not that finish line is still miles away. Even though
Just like the election.
Even though it looks close, it's miles away.
Cunningham to kick off. Deep down there is Fournier. Nope. Stephen Petz.
So Merrimack will take over. We got less than a minute 30 to go. A 1:15, and Merrimack will take over first.
My apologies. It's Caden Dudash.
Dudash now takes it out, and it's 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Crampton's still in there, right? Yep. Number 21. Ryder Morse comes out wide to the left, trips to the right.
And I believe Crampton's got another year left, too.
That's a double pass. Number 2 wide open. It's number 9.
Not going to make it, though. He's going to be caught from behind.
Stephen Petz. Nice call. I'm surprised, Tom, we didn't see that sooner.
Saw it last week.
They've been in cover 0 a lot, and with a big rush, a double pass, and I would have liked to see that when it was like 20 to nothing.
Biggest gain of the day, 44 yards to the 38-yard line.
Nice play by Petz to get open. Crampton fakes it to Trahan, decides to keep it, goes right down to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, you know what, Ron? He's going to be able to do that a little bit as the quarter ends here. You know why? Different line for National North. You know, the reserves are in. So he's not going to face the rush that he faced in the first 3 quarters. That's it for the 3rd quarter here at Stello Stadium. 12 minutes to go in the Merrimack season, most likely barring a miracle that would make national news here. And another game to play next week, hopefully, for National North, if everybody can stay healthy and everything else.
Who's on?
We have an injury here, number 53, it looked like. Was it? Yeah, he's limping a little bit. Maybe it's a cramp or whatever. I don't know.
And venue for the state semifinals will not be determined until this Sunday.
It's Evan Soers. And the trainer, Aaron Dresser, is checking him out. Looks like a hamstring or maybe a cramp.
I think it was a cramp.
Yeah.
But
kids tend to cramp up, especially when it's cold home, because they don't drink the water because they're not as thirsty as when they're hot, and that's when it happens.
The other game, Londonderry Salem.
When are they playing, Tom?
I'm thinking that's tonight. They both have lights. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Now the semifinals will be played during the day.
Yes.
That's pretty much a given. This was what Lisa Jingus told me last Sunday. Was that this is the last time they can play at night, so that's why North wanted to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Merrimack wasn't too happy about that because they played on Sunday and it was a quick turnaround for them.
That is a quick turnaround. And they had to prepare for this offense.
Exactly.
And this defense. And another double pass again. Trahan to the right. The same play down to number 9.
Nice catch.
Petz makes the catch down to the 3-yard line. Same play.
Well, that time,
Trahan hits Petz down to the 3-yard line.
That time it wasn't the same play. It was a handoff and not a pass, not a double pass. So it was a handoff. Petz ran it and then threw it.
Halfback option pass. That's
halfback
right,
option. Down to the 4. 34-yard gain. Great catch by Petz.
Yes, a nice job by Petz.
He had three blue jerseys around him.
Yeah. That was Jacob Bunis on the carry. It's Trahan. No touchdown.
Nope, Trahan stopped. 3rd down and goal from the 1.
Merrimack waiting for the play. 10 minutes, 46 seconds left to go in the game. Regulation, that is. Hey, you never know. Oh, he's number 14.
Stuffed.
Jacob Bunis is stopped rock solid by Travis Holbrook and Jack Peters.
Oh, you've got some first stringers in there up front.
Yeah. You got Peters and Holbrook in
Yeah,
there.
that's right. And I believe Whiting may still
Peters
be in
has
there.
had a heck of a game.
I believe Whiting may still be in there too, but I can't tell for sure.
Here it is, 4th and 4. Crampton calling the play. Merrimack's in a slot.
Now he's going to be throwing this one.
Oh, absolutely. Throws.
And to nowhere.
Oh, this receiver fell down. No,
Yep, fell
that was
down.
Cody Keefe. And
Fell
he
down
looks like,
as he-
yeah, he fell down doing a crossing pattern.
Yeah, I think he tripped.
Yeah, Crampton rolled to the right and thrown against the grain.
Exactly.
Nice call.
It was a good call, but
And,
just
he
doesn't
just
work.
lost his footing.
And Merrimack's got to wonder with 9:44 left, what do we need to do to get in the end zone? And I don't know if this crew that they sent out will get in the end zone, although, you know, Kip Jackson, he's got a bunch of seniors on that team. He probably wants to play them as long
Absolutely.
as he can.
Play the seniors. 9 minutes, 27 seconds left. Nashville with the ball on their own 3-yard line. Derek Finlay in a quarterback.
I don't think you're going to see anybody. I think it's going to be straight ahead until they can get away from the end zone.
Nope. Harris Lopez should be up here selling popcorn right now, along with some of the other starters. Andy Vale on the tackle. Gain of 2. They're staying in the spread with a double slot, Tom.
I love that coaching, those coaching terms.
Finlay is all alone in the backfield. He's probably just going to follow the running
He's
back.
probably
Is that
gonna run.
Smith?
Yep.
He's going to follow the running back and run the ball to the left side.
Took too long to develop.
Yeah. It's a couple of yards, yard and a half maybe.
Generous.
Cody Keefe, another tackle. Cody Keefe, the fine middle linebacker of the Merrimack
Yeah, I think if
Tomahawks.
you're National North, you let that play clock tick down as long as it can before you have to snap
You don't
the
want
ball.
anybody hurt. Nobody hurt
No.
at this point. They go trips to the right, Tom. Single receivers to the left. And again, Finlay's alone in the backfield. Smith goes off to the right. The snap comes. He runs right off tackle, right behind.
And Smith
Tackle made
gets
by
out
number
to about the
53,
9.
Andrew Vale.
Yep, and they'll probably punt the ball.
Yep, they're calling for the punt team now, I think.
And
They
we
have to punt.
Yeah, we haven't seen that all night. It's the first time
It's the
they've
first
punted.
time they'll be punting. Yeah, I believe Cunningham punted once in the first. Yeah, they punted once. Maybe twice. He's punting from his own end zone. Trahan back at the Nashville North 40 to receive the punt from Cunningham. Clock ticking, coming close to 7 minutes. Gets the punt off very high, short punt. It's going to land at about the 30-yard line and downed right there by number 50,
And Merrimack,
Zach
will
Mazak.
and Merrimack will take over at the 29-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 with 6:47 left to play in the football game. A quick night's work for Nashville North.
All business, Tom. They were all business right from the start.
So, do you think Collins got into any baseball fights while he was on his little junket?
You never know.
I
There's
know.
those Florida tournaments that I used to go with him
He
and
comes
play
back
in
with
those
those
tournaments.
black eyes all the time.
Yeah. Because he gets hit with a pitch more than Ron Hunt. 53 on the tackle. That is Andrew Vale again.
Nice run by
I'm
Crampton.
sorry. Evan Soar is my fault.
Nice run by Kyle Crampton.
Looked at the wrong list here.
It's all right. We forgive you, Ducky. It's 6:05 left in the game. We are very benevolent right now.
Merrimack's in a double slot with Jack Trahan to the left of the quarterback. And it's a quick screen pass to Trahan. Gets the ball at the 20, down to 18. Whoa, what a hit right there on the corner by number... I'm sorry, that was 14. I apologize. Jacob Bunis stopped by Brissetti.
Merrimack running
First and 10 for Merrimack
with running time. Merrimack running into a huddle to try to get on the board.
Well, no huddle all game, pretty much, but they're not wasting time between plays.
Oh, they got it. Nice pass.
Nice pass by Crampton to the end zone.
I believe it was Petz.
To Fournier.
Fournier, number 4.
Stephen Petz. I'm sorry, it was Stephen Petz.
Number 9. Yep.
I've been messing up Petz and Crimp and Stephen Fournier all night. Nice little slant pattern over the middle, catch by Petz.
16-yard TD with 25 left to play.
See, when Kyle Crampton gets time, Tom, he can drill it right in there. But all game against those Nashua North starting linemen,
this is
running for his life.
Yeah, this is a different deal right now.
And I have been there. I know how that is.
Yeah, that's true.
Way back in the 70s.
Yep.
It's no fun.
Who was the best team you played?
Brockton High School.
Ah, there you go.
Crampton rolls to his right, throw to the end zone. Nice catch. No, incomplete. Nice pass by Crampton, right on the money. We're not sure who that was out there. Was it Trahan? And was broken up by.
So the 2-pointer is no good. 42-6 is your score. And my guess is, unless Merrimack scores again, it will probably stay that way. With Nashua North getting the ball with 5. They stop the clock on the change of possession after a score with 5:25 left to play. And what a difference a week makes. Because of last week, this was a ice station zebra here.
Yeah, what a difference. I got a sunburn today, Tom. I had to put some sunscreen on around 2:30.
Doing the leaves, Ducky?
Doing leaves all day
Doing
long.
leaves. I should have you come over.
It's going to cost you something.
I know it is.
Today I did Pete Johnson.
You did?
Yes, I did. Pete is.
Does he get a discount? That's the question.
I'll be honest with you, it's right off the river there. It was kind of a disaster out there playing against Mother Nature. It's like trying to throw into the wind, you know?
So that's why you're here tonight. A little payback for the old leaves. All right.
John Collins has whatever he's doing, baseball, working, who knows.
Another
kick
junket.
goes deep, and it's in the end zone. Nice kick.
Another Collins junket. So the Tomahawks season will come to an end at 4-3. Nashua North will move on. They're 5-0 now. And they'll move on to the state semifinals.
Tom, how would it affect if teams were 3-0 and one's 4-2? And how would they figure it out?
They seed somehow, but right now they'll have the advantage over the other division.
Yeah.
The other conference, the South, I believe that they would have home field. And we'll just have to wait and see.
So we'll probably see North here next Saturday, Tom?
Yes. Well, but there's also a thing with visiting fans.
Finlay hands off to Xavier Francis.
And we got a flag on the play. First flag of this half.
Xavier's a little slow getting up. Looks like he's cramped up a little bit. Yeah, he's injured. Hopefully it's not that serious. Quarterback is number 3. Reagan Brunette.
We are down. We are down another level of play right now in terms of the age and level of play. We're down to the JV/freshman players.
Hey, good for them. It's always good to get some experience against some.
Clock stops on a penalty, which again I don't think should happen, but it does. That's the way the rule is. 1st and 15 now at the 14-yard line. They got to get to the 29 for a first down. And that may take some doing. With Merrimack charging into that backfield, clock continues to tick.
3 Reagan Brunette, sophomore quarterback.
Just letting that clock tick down. taking their time. We're at 4:14 to play.
21.
Raising in Andino right up the middle. Yeah, the entire Merrimack line on that tackle, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's the way it's going to be. You've got some of your starters out there from Merrimack, I think, that are playing in their last game. A good year for the Tomahawks. I think that South game made their season.
Absolutely.
You know, and it made a lot of the things they went through, not playing 1 week, then having a schedule change
bad
against
snap.
another. That may go out of the end zone. And it touchdown. There you go, bad snap and everything else.
Bad snap. Merrimack recovers in the end zone.
Didn't get the number of who recovered that.
No, I did not get that number.
No, I didn't
Too far
either.
away, Tom.
Yep. But what that does, Ron,
What does
that
that
stops
do?
the clock.
It stops the clock. No.
Oh, it does not? It's a score. After a score, it
It's 42
stops
to
the
12,
clock.
yeah.
After a score, it stops the clock. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, they just scored. That's what. Never mind. Oh, God, I'm telling you.
Handoff to the left side, and I believe that was.
Yep.
Dylan Sadowski. Dylan Sadowski, defensive lineman. Trying a little off tackle for the extra point. 3:28 left to go in the game. North 42, Merrimack 12.
42 to 12 here with 3:28 left to play. The point I made is they scored, and that stops the clock. And so
We know,
haven't
because
had
no
it-
longer 35 points.
Right, exactly. Well, no, that's not it. After a score,
After a score, yeah.
the clock stops. Unfortunately, I don't think it should. I think they should just keep going. But they don't.
You don't have to worry about your deadline anymore, Tom.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. I don't. .30 difference right now, 42 to 12.
Isaac
3:28
Smith
to
back
play.
deep for Nashua North.
Yeah, that's interesting.
The last kickoff, number 55.
Well, I think the idea is they want to get the ball in the hands of people used to carrying it so they can run the time out, run the time down, and get things done.
Smith's going to get the ball on his own 5, 10, 15, 20, out to the 25. Cuts inside and tackled, hit hard by number 2.
Nice run by Smith on the return. And the younger
21, Ryder Morse,
younger players are back out there with 3:11 left. Clock now continues
and Michael
to tick.
Matheson.
And the marker is down, or it's a ball marker down at the 28-yard line. That's where it'll be 1st and 10, but it's going to be a while before they snap this football. They're going to let it go tick down to the bare minimum before any flag can fly. Doesn't feel too balmy right now, though, Ron Welliver, does it?
No, Reagan Burnett with the ball, handoff to the right.
Ooh, there's a big hit.
Met hard.
Oh, man. That
Can't
was
see
a
who made
pop.
that hit.
68.
That was Camden Wheeler on
Yeah,
that big
Merrimack,
hit.
well, like I said, Merrimack keeping a lot of their seniors, I would imagine, in the game so they can finish on the field.
Wheeler, it's a junior
Oh, he's only a junior.
defensive lineman.
That's interesting. Well, you know what? Maybe he's.
He made that hit with authority, Tom. Nice
Yeah,
hit
he
by
did
Wheeler.
against a kid probably a couple of years younger.
Handoff to the left side, smothered under.
Yeah, not much is going to happen here, except the clock will tick down.
1:46 to go in the game. 42-12, Nashua North.
So while we're here, we want to thank Tim O'Neill on camera, Pete Johnson, our executive producer, Ron Welliver, a great job on the mic.
And yourself, Tom King.
With 1 minute and 22 seconds left to play as Nashua North takes the time to get the play in. They're going to, again, take as much time as they can off the clock, as it is third down and about 17 yards. Clock continues to run, and legal procedure, let's see, they're moving it back. So
Move back a little more, down to the 15-yard line.
yes, indeed. So here you go. It's probably time now. It's 4th and 15. So you're going to punt the ball, maybe just take the time down. They can't run out the clock, I don't think, before the change of possession. So they're going to try to get a punt off, but it's going to be about, I would say, about 20 seconds when they do it. Maybe if that, maybe they'll take another penalty and take the ball back.
It looks like that's what they're going to do, Tom.
Yep, they will. They'll take the delayed game, move it back 5
And
yards.
the clock will tick right off.
Clock will continue to tick. So we
That'll
hope
be
you
it,
enjoyed
Tom.
this game, everybody. The final score from Stello Stadium. It's Nashua North 42, Merrimack 12 in the Division I quarterfinals. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you next week for Division I semifinal football.
Great job, Tom. Thank you. See you next week.